Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday, precious boy.
Soon to be 4th of July, my favorite holiday of the year.
Is it? Why?
I just, you know me, I'm a patriot, and I love the fireworks.
You love the
Uncle
music.
Sam Jam.
Uncle Sam Jam.
Like, serious. I love the Uncle Sam Jam. I look forward to it every year.
Yes. For anybody that doesn't know what that is, Ionia Rotary Club does a phenomenal job of putting that on every year down at between Independent Bank and Michigan One Credit Union. They have food, they have drink,
beer,
music,
spritzers, and all that stuff.
All the stuff.
I just, you know me, I love being outside. I love heat. I love sun. I love fireworks.
You love the flag.
Check all the boxes.
You're a patriot.
And do you like beer?
I'll drink beer. I like cold and wet beverages.
Well, let's put it this way. Let's get him a couple beers. Now, Uncle Sam Jam is tomorrow night, everybody in the Ionia area. Come down, support the Ionia Rotary. They do great things for our community.
Yeah,
but
scholarship, I think, is provided out of that.
Yes,
I think.
yes, they do a great job. But come down. I'm going to make sure Boomer has a few beers, and maybe you'll see him marching around doing that little tune again.
Yeah.
That was pretty good. Yeah. I like that. Well, how did that go?
I won't get into it.
How did that? You're going to wait till tomorrow night?
I'll wait till tomorrow night to unveil.
We're going to do a Facebook Live tomorrow night.
We do duets. I don't know if everybody knows that.
The talent.
The gift of song is what she gave me.
Yes. There's a lot of talent here that you guys have not had the experience of, or joy of experience.
My kids have.
Yes, and so have my children.
It's a long-running joke in my family because I don't have a musical bone in my body. So.
Well, I do. My dancing and my singing is pretty wonderful.
I would beg to differ.
All right, let's get down to business.
Yes.
We had a question from our friend Ken.
Yep.
So, what's the difference between your company, Boomer, and what just say a mortgage company?
Yeah, like a true brokerage, they're not the end-all funding source where Independent Bank, we are the funding source. Our clients' deposits is what we essentially loan out, and we recycle and do that process over and over again. We offer literally every program that I'm aware of under the sun that all the mortgage brokers can do. FHA, VA, USDA, conventional, and then we've got add-on products in addition to those.
So
kind of
different
standard
products than like a mortgage company could do?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because we are the lender. We service all of our debt.
Yes, which
loans.
I love.
Yes,
that.
and I'll talk about that too because I was at a closing table yesterday and I brought that point up. I'll talk about that. But from a true bank standpoint, we have the ability to do what we call portfolio loans, and we can do some things outside the traditional guidelines of, say, Fannie Freddie. For example, we just did a physician loan where we can do 100% loan to value, so no down payment, no PMI. So, physicians are typically high income earners. Mm-hmm. They've got some student loans that we look at maybe a little differently than like if I were to have student loans and try to get a mortgage. I'm not a physician by any means. You don't want me doing
brain surgery. You're not going to be cutting me open.
Nope. So there's some different programs. We've got a second home program that is untouchable. There are things like that we can do that a true broker can't do. It's just there's literally nothing I've seen that we can't physically do. Now, can the borrower qualify? That's always going to be
absolutely. That's always the thing. Yeah, I mean, you can do it if the borrower qualifies.
Yeah.
Yes.
There has to be a legitimate business banking reason to be able to do those other things that are outside the traditional. It's not like our portfolio. It's not just a catch-all. Like for really wacky, crazy stuff. Like,
right. No. It has to make sense.
It has to make sense.
Yes.
And we essentially have to be able to show regulators, auditors, whoever, like, this is the business reason, common sense reason why we did this loan. It makes sense because X, Y, and Z. Even though that this might be out of the proverbial box. So that's, to me, that's a huge distinguished difference between us and a true broker that's kind of matching you up with the actual lender. So there's value there, but it's not the end all physical funding source.
Well, and I would, I tell people this all the time, and I'm not saying this because you're my son, but what I love about dealing with you is I can give you my first time home buyer that needs help with their credit and may need 6 months to get their credit going, that first time home buyer, or like we've recently done, I can set you down with a multimillionaire that owns multiple companies, and with your commercial experience, your financial experience, you can talk to that person in a very professional, smart way that they understand and work through that. And I don't feel like I get that. I mean, that's what I get with you, which is what I love.
And my team allows me to do that. And again, you mentioned on my experience and my education, kind of formal training type stuff is.
Well, just your knowledge on like taxes is huge to people. Even if you're a 1099 like I am, I'm not an employee, I get a 1099, but I'm a different situation than somebody that gets a W-2 from GM so that advice is invaluable to people. So I kind of like you.
I appreciate that.
A little bit.
Thank you.
Yes. So going back to you, Independent Bank services their own loans.
Yeah, so our servicing department is a couple blocks down the road. I was in my office today, which is literally around the corner down the hall from our servicing department. They're awesome. My clients, instead of calling a call center in India, they call me post-close. I explained that yesterday at a closing where the person had never been serviced by the person that they did the loan through. It's always been sold. In fact, sometimes they get sold multiple times and you're not sure where your payments are going. That's when escrow problems happen. That's when your credit can get dinged if you're not sending money to the right place. We avoid all that because it's always going to be the same address. It's not a P.O. box in Texas. My clients call me after closing if there's any escrow issues, any payment issues. After this call, I'll be following up with past clients to make sure that the ones we have closed in the past, everything's going smoothly. That's what I do on Wednesdays. So.
I thought you laid out in the sun on Wednesdays. Do you work on Wednesdays?
I work on pretty much every day that ends in Y.
Oh, well, that's good. Somebody taught you well.
Yes.
Somebody taught you well.
So, no, servicing is a huge, huge advantage to our bank. When you've had post-close problems and you know it.
Oh, yeah.
You know how nice it is to have someone you can call
to directly.
And I literally, the office I was in today, I literally walk around the corner and have a face-to-face conversation with those people that can help us and fix the problem.
Well, and you don't appreciate that until you're in that situation, right? Yeah.
So if you've had it, you know that it's not fun.
Right.
And the back and forth, the dial trees, the delays.
Oh, yeah.
So it's
nothing infuriates me more than I won't even get started.
So, but it's a huge advantage for us. It is, and it's more in our mindset, our business model, community based. We're not shipping it off.
That's great.
Everywhere. So yeah.
Awesome. What else you got?
Crazy busy day. Gonna try to enjoy the 4th.
Yes. Yeah, I really do encourage everybody to attend the Uncle Sam Jam tomorrow night. It's so fun.
I love it.
It is so fun. Yeah. So, buy a couple brewskis and do a Facebook Live with you marching around.
Sounds good. Maybe we can.
Maybe we can get your dad too.
Oh boy.
That might be a talent. You may not want to see. Okay. Anything else?
No, for the good of the cause.
Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday.
See you
everybody.
soon.
See you.
Happy 4th.